Hi, everyone. Welcome to Michelle's Mystic Corner. So, today is, yay, it's Crown Share Saturday. I am so excited. I love Crown Share Saturday. I think that's one of my favorite new Saturdays for our show. And yes, I am wearing one of my crowns. I think I've worn this one before, but I only have a few, so now I have to invest in more. Sorry, Dan. Looks like I have to go shopping again. So, um, today on Crown Share Saturday, I'm going to let everyone know up front that if you have a link that you would like to share for your website or your business, feel free to put that in the chat. So that way others can come and find you and we can all get to know one another on a different level, get to know each other's businesses and just be able to share with one another in that manner as well. So let's see who is in the chat. I know Dan will be running late today. I know Dax is in the chat. And hopefully a lot of other people will be showing up. I know there's more probably listening. And for those who might be listening later on, anything you hear and that resonates with you throughout the show, just know that that message is for you. It may have come from a different time, but there's so many incidences where I am listening to someone else's video that they posted even years ago, and what they have said hits so hard. I'm like, oh, that was definitely meant for me, for now, for what I'm going through. So keep that in mind. Okay, so I have been shuffling the cards, and I'm having some cards here pop out on me. But let's shuffle one more time because we are looking for one card of the day. Okay. And there it is. We have the Devil. I love this card. In this Devil card, though, is the Fool. So here we have two in one, if you will. This Devil card is indicating that there is something definitely holding you back and keeping you trapped, but it's stopping you from not just being trapped, but it's holding you back from starting that new adventure that you're wanting to start, right? And it's not just holding you back. Here's the kicker, it's holding your companion back. Okay. But notice that the other thing I notice is, okay, if you look closely, this chain is empty because he is way up here. So it's definitely you holding you back and your companion. So that's the Devil card. You're not going forth with your adventure. Why? So this is what we're working with today. I love this card. This is a really unique take on the Devil card. I love that the Magician is in there. He is, or not the Magician, the Fool. And he's got the fire with him. He's got a flower in his hand. This is a really cool card. Okay. And so we do not have anyone in the chat yet, but we are going to discuss a little bit about these two cards. So when it comes to the Fool card, I love the Fool because 0 is on the card for the Fool. And 0 is a great number because it is limitless potential, right? I think that's my favorite meaning for that card. That is there is nothing stopping you from doing what you're about to do except for you. And that's where the devil comes in. The devil ugh, is about entrapment. Okay, so when you have a regular devil card from like the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, it has the couple from the Lovers card on it, but they are entrapped. They are not even locked in, as this one is showing you. I mean, they have the power to unlock themselves. Okay, and so those are things we need to look at. What or who is keeping you and your spouse, your best friend, your Thelma to your Louise, your um your other half, keeping you tied up? Because even though it is affecting you, it's affecting your friend. So now let's go a little deeper. If it's affecting your friend, who else is it affecting? Because your friend has friends, your friend has family. So now it's going to trickle down and trickle down and trickle down until you are completely alone in the dark. And then you won't even have that fire anymore. So this in particular card can give a lot of deep meaning with the mixture of the two. Okay. So let's move on. Okay, Dax, it is way quiet. Do you have a question? If not, that is okay. I am going to do a collective draw for the day. It is. It's eerie. It's okay. It'll get better. All right. Quite. Oh, it's quite in here. No, no, it hasn't. This is strange. Okay. It's okay. Let's do a collective reading. So, whoops. All right. Here's what we are going to do. A collective reading for the day. And I'm going to pull a couple of different things here. So for this day, the reasoning behind it being so quiet is I've got the 23, which boils down to a 5, which is the mice. And so things are being deteriorating. A lot of people are going through some anxiety and stress today. Let's see, today is the 26th. Okay. But this is what's happening. A lot of people are feeling anxiety today. I'm not quite sure why, but I do have also the 2 of Cups. And so obviously being trapped and feeling like you're under a lot of stress, it's all about the emotions. And so for the collective today, we need to really hone in on the emotion that is down on the ground, because you are holding on to a really good emotion up there, but you're forgetting about the one on the ground. So something is nagging you in the background, in the back, and you need to bring that forward and really deal with that situation. And so I got the 6 of Cups. I'm sorry, the 6 of Wands. What is that saying? You really need to look inward. This there is the child in there, the children, there is the nostalgia, but they're leaving. So you need to leave behind the pain. You see, he's wearing a little wrap around his head there. You need to leave behind some childhood pain that is eating away at you emotionally and keeping you trapped. And so that's for a collective, for somebody that needs to hear that today. Okay, now moving on a little bit. I know that. Oops, I just put my devil card away. I know that I have been using this really cool shuffle tarot deck, and I am, or did I already? No, I am going to be doing a review on it. I have to put that out. I have like 4 I have to get done, and I have 2 on my computer. I just need to swing them over. So in the meantime, I want to really show off this tarot deck. And so this is Shuffle Tarot, okay? And I've shown you this before. And this is so unique. I love the style of these cards. So I'm going to go for a couple of, I do like the major arcanas. I'm sorry, I'm stumbling a little bit. So the major arcanas are the big ones. They have some in the others, the suits, and we'll go over that. But however, if you look at, and we've shown before, like here's the Hierophant, and he is sitting in the chambers, but he's floating. I love this depiction. Okay. And then I've already shown you the devil. Now, the Three of Swords is usually my favorite card because it always has a depiction of the heart being stabbed with those emotional thoughts. But this is the Three of Cups. And look at this unique card. It's like the Three of Swords, but it's so different. And it's like this shows the emotions are just bleeding you dry. You are so broken over these emotions that you really need to get them into focus, right? So that is a beautiful card that just really attracts the truth of a situation. Here's the Lover's card. Here in this Lover's card, you have the angel from the Judgment. And it's just such a unique deck because each of the cards has someone or something from another card. Okay, so let's go on a little bit. We'll just do a few more of these ones. Okay, so we've seen the Fool. Now he's in with the Devil card. Now here's the Fool card. I love him. And then, of course, we have the Hanged Man. Here's your Tower card. I like that. Okay, so let me get a good view of this. Obviously, in this one, I love how it shows the crown so that even those who wear, even those in charge, even those who are rich and have everything you could think of, can fall and stumble and need to have a foundational shift. And so that crown really speaks a lot in this card, I think. Yes, yes. Shuffled tarot. Shuffled tarot. Deck walkthrough. Shuffle tarot. Okay. The Ace of Cups looks pretty much the same, I think. And then here's the moon. So this is cool. It's not the animals in there. It's the couple, but he has a tail, so that's kind of cool. Okay, the things we can do on the fly, right, Dax? Okay, here is your death card. And so here is the angel again. Um, so it does show transformation, but it also shows death and life all in one card. But this is definitely a unique card. Now, this is another one of my favorites. I say that all the time in this deck, the Three of Pentacles, because they celebrate even the broken, because they know that with the broken comes the new. With the broken, it can be whole. And maybe it's broken on purpose. Here's some cool ones. Here we go. The Queen of Cups. Hi, Christine. The Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. See if I can get them side by side here. So, can I ask yes, let's do this. Okay. Can I ask and option A versus option B versus option C? Oh, yes. Okay. Yes, I'm shuffling my tarot. Yep, nope, I don't. No, that's perfect, Dax. Okay. Okay, so we have got A, B, and C. Okay. Option A, you have the devil card, which we know is you holding yourself back because of the fool that's inside of the devil card. So that mixed with the Eight of Cups. Option A might be a bit emotional, but with some work, you might be able to handle option A emotionally. Because you don't want to get too focused on the emotional aspect of whatever option A holds for you. Okay, you don't want option A to hold you back. When it comes to option B, you have the Five of Pentacles. So is there competition? Um is there something that is going to hold you back financially? And if so, can you put the financial pieces together to make option B happen. And you don't have to do it alone, because even though a 5 can often indicate feeling alone, with this one, there are people there to help you. Okay. Then we have option C, which is the 6 of Cups. Ooh, interesting. So, with the 6 of Cups, this is something that you could nurture and turn into reality. This is something that you can really focus on emotionally and be satisfied with. And I feel, see how he's planting that seed? But there is like people in the background. And so you may have to let go of something or someone, but this makes you feel at ease if you allow it to happen. So I'm feeling option C. Okay. Awesome. Okay. I have a question. Will I receive a job offer in the spring or summer related to martial arts? Oh, yes. Okay. Yes, Christine is going into martial arts. And I'm very excited because I can't. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Okay. So your question is, will I receive a job offer in spring or summer related to this martial arts? So we are going to do and this one. So the first card I only drew 4 cards because the first card I already have is the card of the day, which is the Devil card. But the Devil card has the Fool in it, which is meaning that you are not taking the steps to unlock yourself and your companion, your inner self, your best friend, your spouse. Someone is being affected by you not taking the steps you need to take. Um, the next card I have here, I have a total of 4 major arcana cards. I'm sorry, 3 major arcana cards. The Star and the Tower, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which I take as a yes card. Even though it's a 1, it is a new financial beginning, a financial business job. I'm taking that. The next card I have is the 3 of Wands. However, the 3 might be a no card. If you look at this card, it gives the semblance of unity, balance, family. So this is more of a yes in this scenario in the imagery. So I'm going to say yes. I feel that you just might be getting that job. So be on the hunt or be on the lookout for that, and be ready for it. Okay. See, she says, today I would be at a competition. Yes, I know you're still out. How are you feeling? I mean, I know, see, it comes back to I was doing spread earlier, not a spread, but a pull, a reading. I'm having trouble talking today. I'm sorry. And it was about emotions. And I know that it's hard. I know sitting back and not jumping in is really emotionally frustrating. So kudos for you for hanging in there because I know it's hard. Let's see here. And Kathy, how are you doing? If you have a question, just feel free to put it in there. It got a bit quiet, so we were just doing a walkthrough of this really cool deck. And so you did not miss a lot. So if you have a question, Kathy, feel free to just put it in the chat. I will be looking for that. Um, okay, I gotta reread that. Okay. Describe 130387. Describe the person who is interested in me, in my energy. I can. Okay, let's check that out. Well, you are from your birthday, Atrika, you are a 5. So you are going to be attracting someone who. Okay, I got to think for a minute. They like change, someone who likes movement as much as you do, someone who's not, I mean, someone who's attracted to your type of energy. So I mean, it could be the opposite as well. You need to be aware that what you need to do is really look at possibly getting a full numerology report, because your birth date, like I said, boils down to a life path of 5. So with that, you are going to attract the person who is interested in what you have to offer. Again, movement, restlessness. So you like adventure, you like to do things quickly, get things done, start new projects, maybe sports, activities that have competition in them, things of that nature. I did draw the moon card, and see, you're looking right now for someone that may or may not be seeing the whole situation of who you are. So you need to find out who you fully are and get yourself untrapped so that you can find and bring in the person that'll be balancing you, not unbalancing you. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Okay. It's making oh, good. Your physical therapist said you don't, oh, okay. Yeah, because you're probably gonna have pain for a while, and you don't want your muscles to get stagnant and stiff and sore. And so you do want to get back in there, definitely. Um, okay, Kathy, you have a question. Will I keep my job? I'm thinking I could lose it due to the economy. Okay. So, okay. So here's what I have for you. I have I have 5 yeses. Let's see here. Will I keep my job? I do have yeses that you will keep your job. Um, I have 1 no and 4 yeses. However, what I'm seeing here is that it is going to take some work. Okay, you have the high priestess. So, what's going on here is you need to really find yourself meditating more, getting yourself more balanced, and seeing things in the work area in a different perspective. Go from the perspective of a learning individual to a knowing individual, because the high priestess knows what she's doing, right? But this guy, he's still real young and happy, and you want to go from young and happy to knowledgeable and I know what I'm doing, right? However, with the 8 of Cups, that's going to take some hard work. And so, in order to do that hard work, you need to get everybody involved. Again, we got the 5 of Pentacles, and build back your own self-worth with everybody around you. So you're going to build yourself up, but everybody around you is going to see it and they're going to build themselves up too. And that's how you get yourself untangled and keep that job. So that's what I have for you. Christine, I love this deck. This is called Shuffle Tarot, and it is all mixed up. It is so great. It is great. I think this is my new favorite deck. Hi, Nicole. How are you? Okay. So, okay. So, here's what I have. Nicole, you have the world at your hands. Literally. The only thing is you are not looking at it right. You feel like your world is upside down when really it's you that's upside down, and you're afraid to jump into the new situation, right? And it's not all about it's all about fear. Look, we've got the 9 of Swords. You're not just out of your bed, you're out of your room. You are carrying your nightmares into your day life, and it's affecting every thought you have, enough to keep you from jumping into what you need to jump into. So here's what you need to do. You need to become your very own best friend. You need to take your own leash and start writing down every day something positive about yourself. And then take that every morning and write it or look at it every day and go, okay, today I am amazing and can do this today. So there you go. You just open that up and you read that. Every time you are feeling down, you got this, girl. Something. It doesn't matter what it is. But see, you're going to lift your own crown because it's falling and it's falling and falling, and you got to turn yourself around. Okay. That's what I have for you today. That's what Osiris has for you today. Okay, let's see here. Oh, Kathy, I'm so glad. Um, Why, thank you. I love my crown. All right. Let's see. Atrika, we normally only do one question. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I have to get a few more crowns. Time to go shopping. My poor husband. And see, while I was on here, my sweet little granddaughter snuck in. Got me a drink. That was awesome. Okay, so. Oh, look, Dan's made it in. Woohoo! The life of the party. Let's see. I got this for my birthday 4 or 5 million years ago. Okay, I can't say it was that long ago, but I can say that yesterday, 34 years ago, I spent the whole day in the hospital because my daughter just turned 34 yesterday. Yes, that was one of my favorite things is the triple goddess. So, promotion time. Woo! Okay. All of my readings are $49.99. If you would like a reading, feel free. You can reach me at psychic.cafe/Michelle. You can also reach me at psychic.cafe/Mystic Corner. And I do numerology reports, $49.99. Let's see what else. We would love to have you come join the cafe. We are having a blast over there. I am trying to get more people to come join, be more interactive. I know I need to be more interactive on the cafe. So if I get more people interactive, I'll be more interactive. That's horrible. I'll be more interactive. How's that? And then you guys come join me and be interactive. Yeah. Okay. Now, today is the 26th. So we only have what, a week of April left? So if I put a post up today saying that there's only a week of April left, any ideas for a deck that you would like me to use in May? If I have it, I will use it. So leave me a message on the cafe and let me know if there's a deck that you would like me to use for the deck of the month. And if I have that deck, I will use it because I do have quite a few we can choose from. And so that'll be fun. Yes, yes, it's the Facebook for everything psychic. Um Not this Saturday, and I don't have my list, of course, because I left it in the living room. So, the second Saturday of May, we are going to be discussing Moonology. What is Moonology and the moon phases and all of that fun stuff. That's going to be a really fun show. I'm hoping everyone has good questions about the moon. So I'm working on my handouts now, so I will have them ready early. And so that's going to be fun. I believe the third Saturday is Astrology. And I don't know a whole lot, but I know enough to talk about it. So it's going to be a fun subject and we're all going to learn more together. So that's May. I'm looking forward to it. Does anybody have any other questions? Whining and complaining? Who's whining and complaining?
You, 24 years ago.
Oh,
34 years ago.
34 years ago. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, see, in my opinion, okay, so I mentioned my daughter's birthday because, in my opinion, I'm the one that went through all that pain. I'm the one that went through all that hell. So, sorry. So, therefore, I'm the one that should get the happy birthday wishes for that kid. Just saying. So, I always tell my kids, it's my birthday. It's my birthday. Yeah. They laugh. I laugh. I give a free present. Woohoo! And then tomorrow. So tomorrow is another really fun day. Tomorrow we are going to be here at the same time and we are going to be talking about visualization. And so I don't visualize very well. I close my eyes, I see black. It's just what it is. But we're going to learn a lot. And Dax, I think, has put that in the chat. Yes, he has. And that is going to be so exciting. So if you are interested, we would love to have you because that is going to be one of the best topics to talk about. Um, I'm not sure if Pamela Steele is going to be there or not. I hope so. But I know we're looking forward to it. So, okay. And if there are, oh, yay, Dax is going to be there. Pamela is going to be there. Right? Oh yeah, we could make a movie that would just make everybody laugh. Oh, yay, Christine. I'm so glad you're going to be there. I know that Dax has done or does hypnosis, so he knows all about that, and I'm still learning that. So I'm actually really excited to be on this Zoom. So with that, I am going to let everyone off of the hook. Recess is in order. So I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of the weekend. Oh, hi, Sim. So I hope everyone does have. Sorry, I get sidetracked by the chat because I don't have the dual screen up there going, so I have to look down. So Sam, if you have a question, feel free to put it in before I end. Not a problem. Um, I'll just say last call for questions, and then we will be free until tomorrow. I love it. Last call. I gotta make some fun sounds. That's what I need to do. Is get a little recorder and do some really cool sounds and oh, okay. Oh, that's true. That's true. I do have Dan. He can make the cool sounds. Uh, all right, gang. I will talk to everyone tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Love to you all. Bye.